Good morning, everybody. I'm Teresa Perrin, and this is my stock market watch list for Tuesday, January 10th, 2023. Please remember that nothing I say is financial advice. Always do your own DD, and this is a watch list. This is not telling you to jump in these stocks and buy them, because some of them will move and others may not, or they may move in the wrong direction. If you could, smash that like button for me, as it helps out with the algorithm, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, before I start with Wish, I'm going to mention Armed because I forgot to take a screenshot of it this morning, and I think it should be on everybody's radar. That's ticker R as in Romeo, M as in Michael, E as in Echo, D as in Delta. And the reason that I am bullish on Armed this morning is because they completed their reverse merger with Catheter Precision. I'm not going to get into details on what a reverse merger is in this video, but maybe I'll put one out later in the week to discuss it and explain it to you. But anyways, I believe that we are going to see some bullish sentiment come into the stock on that move and it to move higher. So keep Armed on your watch list. It was halted last night in after hours on news pending, but it is open this morning. Okay, Context Logic Wish, W-I-S-H. Wish is a stock that has been beat down very hard. And for those of you familiar with the Zach Morris crew and their trading gang, this was one that they targeted. And unfortunately, ever since then, it has been really, really beat down hard. And right now it is trading for less than their cash on hand. That being said, I'd keep a close eye on it because I believe at some point you're going to see Wish make a very nice move to the upside. So right now, I believe somewhere around this 50 cent is consolidation phase. In fact, I opened a position in pre-market myself based on the fact, just a starter position, that I believe that this is going to make a move. Now, it could sit at this level for some more time. The volume's been fairly low, but I've also been seeing it on some of the lists that I monitor every day. So just keep a close watch. ASXC. All right, this is another stock that I actually have had on a watch list for 2 years. I've traded one run on it, and I opened a position again this morning in pre-market. Once again, I don't know if today's the day that it takes off, but I believe that it's at a very nice price point. It's coming off its bottom. It hit of 37 cents, and I believe that we may see a move higher. Oh, I wanted to go back to Wish for 1 second because on Thursday, this is what made me buy a position today. They are in a virtual growth conference. So that being said, there's our catalyst. So I'm getting it ahead of time, knowing that, yes, it could fall back a few cents, but I'm willing to take that risk. And I like the price target. I mean, I like the price point it's at now. And I know that there's very little risk and a lot of potential reward if it moves higher. But anyways, back to ASXC. This is just something that I've been monitoring for quite some time now, and I think it's time to start another position in it. I like the company, and I think it has a bright future, and they were given a price target of $3 this morning by H.C. Wainwright, which is what made me go ahead and take another position in it. Spir, S-P-I-R. Okay, this is another stock that I have been eyeing for some time, and I've traded some of the runs, but I believe that Spire is close to a bottom and that we're starting to see recovery. This is the 3-month chart. As you can see, it almost double bottom, not quite exactly, but it is moving higher now, and it's back above that $1, and I want to see this continue to make moves higher. Ultimately, guys, I would love to see this break back above 2, and then I think it's really going to run from there. But I think we've found our bottom and are going to move up. So keep a close eye on this name as well. Vine, V-Y-N-E. H.C. Wainwright sticks to their buy rating for Vine, and it is up in pre-market. So that's why I have this on my watch list today. So keep an eye on V-Y-N-E, Vine. iBio. Okay, if you followed me on Twitter yesterday, I believed we were going to break out, and then the market pulled back and it went with it. Now we are forming, if you look at the 1-month chart, a cup and handle. Keep a close eye on iBio for that break back above 60 cents because I believe that it's very close to a breakout, and it's definitely worth keeping on your radar in my opinion. And just so you know, 4 days ago, they issued a patent covering AI engineered epotype discovery engine, and we haven't really seen a run. I don't think 60 cents was the run on that, so I think we're going to get a delayed response, which is another reason I've had my eye on that name. PRE is up significantly in pre-market, and that's because Prenetics Genomics received FDA clearance for their ACTONCO drug. So I would keep a close eye on pre. It's already up 72 cents at the time I took this photo, and I believe that we're going to see a move continue higher in pre based on that. NUWE, all right, this just ripped above its 5-year high this morning. It's up $2.50 in pre-market. Don't chase, but I'd look for an opportunity if you're interested in this name at all, NUWE, Nuwellis, for an opportunity for a pullback to potentially get in. Jumia, JMIA. All right, this is a name I've been eyeing for quite some time, and it was starting to make nice moves. I actually traded it for a run to $8 before it had this major pullback. Now it's coming off a bottom again, and Jumia can move fairly quickly. It is a heavily shorted name. Unless shorts took an opportunity. I haven't actually checked it as of the last couple of months, but for years it's been very heavily shorted, guys. Unless they took the opportunity to cover at the bottom, I would expect it's still pretty short, and that if any momentum comes into this play at all, you're going to see a big move. Or if the market starts to shift to more risk aversion, then keep an eye on Jumia. This is like the Amazon of Africa or South Africa, but anyways, the continent of Africa. So keep a close eye on Jumia. GHSI. All right, I mentioned this yesterday because it came off of a reverse split, and it was up 24.64% on the day. And then it had a pullback in after hours. Today, I'm looking for this to make a continuation of a move higher. I really think that GHSI is going to do something similar to GoCo, which is why I am keeping a very close eye on it. ILAG, ILAG. All right, guys, this is one that, if you know, we've rode this many times. In fact, we had a very nice run where it went up to the double digits several months ago, and now it came down, made a bottom under $1, and has been moving back to the upside. So I'm watching ILAG for that continuation and move higher. HTGM. This is something that had a reverse split as well, that I think it was a surprise reverse split. We saw a run, we saw a pullback. I do not think this is done by any means, and I think we're going to see a significant move higher. HTGM is also presenting at a conference this week, I believe from the 9th to the 11th. So keep a close eye, because I think HTGM is going to continue to make a move higher. As you see, it was already up 7.55% when it broke out of this consolidation in after hours. Did I skip one? TNXP. All right, guys. So ever since I called this out down in the 30-cent range, this thing has been moving, and I keep expecting a pullback because the RSI is oversold, and it keeps proving me wrong and moving higher. TNXP, I believe, is also presenting in a conference this week, so I think we're going to get easily above $1 at some point this week, but I also am expecting, or would like to see, some sort of a pullback and then a move higher. But guys, I don't know. Sometimes these RSIs can go oversold, just like overbought, just like they can be oversold for quite some time. So anyways, keep an eye on it. The RSI is above 70, so you know, it can, like I said, they can stay oversold and overbought for quite some time. So keep an eye, because I really think we get above $1. And I think the conference is tomorrow, but it may be today, or it may be, you know, a couple day thing. But anyways, I know that that's happening, and that is why TNXP should be on everybody's radar. GOCO, GOCO. All right, so like I mentioned before, this is one that had a reverse split. It initially dipped down to around $6 and then it rocketed all the way up to 17, had a pullback, and now it's starting to make that next leg up. So keep an eye on GOCO because yesterday it had a very nice move, and I think that we're going to get a continuation today because even when the market pulled back, it just pulled back slightly as you see, and then just consolidated. So watch for that next move higher. Accor, ACOR. All right, I have been waiting for this to break 80 cents. I thought yesterday we were going to get a breakout. Volume has been very low. Guys, this is normally what you see before a stock makes its next big move. And I believe that that's coming for Accor. I can't promise it's today, but I do believe that it's coming, and it's certainly on my watch list for today. BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond. All right, Ryan Cohen tweeted something out yesterday that if you encrypt it, I guess it means something about diamond hands, and people think that that means something good is coming for Bed Bath & Beyond. I believe that they have earnings today. Keep a close eye on this because any good news could send this, and as all of you I'm sure are aware, this name has been very heavily shorted for a very long time because everybody expects it to go bankrupt. If for some reason they get an Alleluia or some kind of Chapter 11, the reason I'm bullish is because we all know with Redbox, those plays can be profitable. You just have to get out at the right time, guys. All right, Alibaba. BABA. Once again, this has gapped up in the after hours, and I'm expecting Alibaba to continue making moves higher. Chinese stocks are pumping. Keep your eye on a few of my favorites, IQ, TAL, TME, and EH. Also, keep an eye on NEO because I have a feeling that very soon you're going to also see it start making moves back to the upside. SMMD. Billy and JD are the ones that are really good, guys. So SMMT, Summit Therapeutics, this had a major pullback because they introduced weekly options, and the RSI, guys, was oversold. It did need a pullback. However, I think it's gone down further than I expected, but I do think that you're going to see it make that 1348 crossover on the 5-minute chart today, and this to move higher. So keep an eye on SMMT. Again, guys, market condition could change that. Futures are red, oil is red. Everyone's on edge because Powell is speaking this morning, so let's see what happens. AVCT. All right, watch the video I did on this last night and why I am bullish on it this week. Just so you know, they have warrants that come into play for $1.80, and if they want to move them to use them, I believe that the potential would be for this week based on the fact that next week the agreement for the lockup ends, and AVCT can do an offering and dilute. So this is the week, in my opinion. And if they do not get a buyout offer this week, then guys, I would be prepared because they most likely are going to need money and most likely will do that offering next week. MARA, M-A-R-A. All right, keep an eye on this. Again, it depends on what direction the market moves in. But if crypto stays green and, we change to a green market again today after Powell speaks, then I would expect MARA, Riot, HUT, Bacot, BKKT, all of those crypto mining or crypto related stocks to continue to make moves higher today. Mullen, M-U-L-N. Obviously, I think this is on most people's watch list for today, guys, because it consolidated yesterday, and I think that we could potentially make our next move higher today. I like that we made a support around this 36 to 38 range. Helbiz, HLBZ. You can watch the video I did regarding the filing. Please keep in mind this was not new news. This came from October and it was expected this month. And I honestly believe that this is the reason the price has been held down. I believe that they get more shares the lower the price is. So it's in their best interest if the price is low. That being said, I expect that we are going to start to see some moves higher. Is it going to be today? I don't know because unfortunately most of retail is not educated to understand that this has been in the news since October. So in my opinion, Wall Street has already priced this in. And I do think that it's very possible that today we could break that. We started to move higher yesterday and then that news dropped and it pulled it right back down. Oh, also, and volume's been low, which is a sign because I'm telling you, when stocks right before they make that next move, the volume pretty much dries up. And I'm sorry, I don't know why I have GoGo in here, but it's just something I've been looking at technically. So you can keep that on your radar too if you like, but this is just a chart that I was reviewing and I accidentally grabbed, and I meant to grab RMED, which is why that one wasn't there. All right, guys. Anyways, have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.